Hello, viewers and listeners, my parents, my neighbors, my classmates, my colleagues, my friends from high school, my friends from primary school, my friends from college, my friends from university call me Getana Berta. So you can also call me Getana. Welcome to English for Respectable Communication. Today we are going to see an important phrasal verb which is take after. So take after. Take after is a phrasal verb. It is an important phrasal verb. In one of the previous videos, I tried to highlight something about what a phrasal verb is. A phrasal verb is a verb. A phrasal verb is not a noun. A phrasal verb is not an adverb. But you can change a phrasal verb, or you can make a phrasal verb a noun by making a structural change. However, for today, phrasal verb is simply a verb, which is a combination of two words. Always, the first word of a phrasal verb is a verb. However, the second word of a phrasal verb can be either a preposition or an adverb. That means a phrasal verb may have the following structure. The first one is verb plus preposition, or sometimes a phrasal verb may have verb plus adverb structure. If the phrasal verb is a two-word phrasal verb, it may have the following combination. The first one is verb plus preposition, or sometimes it may have verb plus an adverb. Verb plus an adverb. In addition, in English, there are three-word phrasal verbs like of run out of and also get rid of. So, in addition to having two-word phrasal verbs, in English there are three-word phrasal verbs. Many people are scared of learning phrasal verbs. አንዳንዶቻችን phrasal verboችን መማር እንፈራለን። ምክንያቱም ምንድነው? Because most of English phrasal verbs have idiomatical meaning. ለምንድነው phrasal verb መማር የምንፈራው የሚያስፈሩን? ምክንያቱም most of phrasal verbs have idiomatical meaning. What type of meaning? Idiomatical meaning. Idiomatical meaning ማለት ነው? ከዋና ግሱ የተለየ ትርጉም ስላላቸው ነው። But there are some phrasal verbs which have literal meaning. Literal meaning ማለት ነው? ከዋና ግሱ ጋር almost ተመሳሳይ የሆነ ትርጉም ያላቸው ምን ይባላሉ ማለት ነው? ምን አይነት ሚኒንግ አላቸው እንላለን? Literal meaning አላቸው እንላለን ማለት ነው። However, as I said before, most English phrasal verbs have idiomatical meaning. For today, we are going to see one of the most important phrasal verbs that we use to mean resemble. However, before I elaborate its meaning, firstly, I am going to write one sentence and you are going to guess its meaning. The sentence is this. Our English teacher takes after my brother because our English teacher, this is the phrasal verb that we are going to say, but before I tell you its meaning, firstly, I'm going to ask you to identify its meaning from the given context. Our English teacher takes after my brother because, look, here is a clue, because his nose, ears, eyes, lips are similar to my brothers. My brothers. Look, our English teacher takes after my brother because his nose, his ears, his eyes, his lips are similar to my brother's nose, ears, eyes, lips, etc. So, what do you think takes after means? ምን ማለት ነው? take after ማለት ምን ማለት ነው? በዚህ ኮንቴክስት ክሉ ይሆናል። because ብዬ his nose, ears, eyes, lips are similar አልኳችሁ። እቺ ናት ክሉዋ። ምንድን ናት እቺ? similar to my brother's nose, ears, eyes, lips አልኳችሁ። ስለዚህ ምን ማለት ነው? takes after ማለት ምን ማለት ነው? በዚህ ኮንቴክስት it means takes after means take after ማለት ምን ማለት ነው? አንደኛ resemble ማለት ነው፣ መመሳሰል ማለት ነው። ያ ማለት የኔ እንግሊዘኛ መምህሬ ከኔ ወንድም ጋር ምንድነው ማለት ነው? በአፍንጫው፣ በጆሮ፣ በአይኖቹ፣ በከንፈሮቹ ምንድነው ማለት ነው? ተመሳሳይ ነው ማለት ነው። So if someone takes after someone, that means he or she is similar to that person in appearance and in character ማለት ነው። በፊዚካል አፒራንሱ ወይንም ደግሞ በባህሪው ምንድነው ማለት ነው? ተመሳሳይ ናቸው፣ resemble ናቸው ማለት ነው። or sometimes we can use look like, or sometimes we can say similar to someone in appearance or in character. በካራክተራቸው ወይንም ደግሞ በአፒራንሳቸው ምንድናቸው ማለት ነው? ተመሳሳይ ናቸው ማለት ነው። So simply take after means in this context it means what? Resemble or look like or similar to ማለት ነው። Okay, for example sentences. Example sentences. I take after my father. I take after my father. I take after my father. What does it mean? ምን ማለት ነው? I take after my father ምን ማለት ነው? እስኪ በኮሜንት ሴክሽን ላይ ንገሩኝ። I take after my father ቪዲዮውን አቁሙትና ንገሩኝ እስኪ። Okay, I take after my father means እኔ አባቴን እመስላለሁ ማለት ነው። በባህሪ ሊሆን ይችላል፣ በፊዚካል አፒራንስ ሊሆን ይችላል ማለት ነው። So it means I look like my father, or it means የዚህ አረፍተ ነገር ሌላ ትርጉሙ ምንድነው? ባጭሩ በሌላ አረፍተ ነገር ጻፉት ብትባሉ I resemble my father ማለት ነው። I resemble my father. I take after my father. I resemble my father. The first sentence uses the phrasal verb take after. The second sentence uses the verb resemble. Resemble is not a phrasal verb, okay? Resemble ምን አይደለም? phrasal verb አይደለም። ለምንድን ከተባላችሁ ከሱ ቀጥሎ ምን ስለሌለ ወይ preposition ወይንም adverb ስለሌለ resemble ምን አይደለም? phrasal verb አይደለም። ነገር ግን ምንድነው resemble? It is a verb. However, the first one take after is a phrasal verb because we have a verb and then we have after take. So these two sentences have the same meaning. ሁለቱ አረፍተ ነገሮች ምንድናቸው? ተመሳሳይ ናቸው ነው። Another example. Another example. My little sister takes after my mother. What does it mean? My little sister takes after my mother. ምን ማለት ነው ይሄ? እስኪ ሪዘምብልን ተጠቅማችሁ ይሄን አረፍተ ነገር ጻፉት። ሪዘምብልን ተጠቅመን ይሄን አረፍተ ነገር ስንጽፍ ምን ይሆናል ማለት ነው? Takes after. Look, it is very simple. My little sister resembles my mother ይሆናል ማለት ነው። ሁለቱ አረፍተ ነገሮች ምንድናቸው? ተመሳሳይ ናቸው። Takes after and resembles are the same. Why do I add s at the end? Because the subject is singular. When you write simple present tense sentences, if your subject is singular, you have to add s, es, or is at the end of your main verb. So takes after, there is s at the end. Resembles, there is s at the end. Why? Because the subject, my little sister, is singular, and our sentence is simple present tense. Always, when you write simple present tense sentences, as I said before, we need to add s or es or is at the end of your main verbs if your subject is singular. So, take after, resemble, takes after, resembles. ይሆናል ማለት ነው። The next one is, I am going to ask you a question before I finalize my lesson. My question is very simple. Whom do you take after? Look, ጥያቄ መጠየቅ ከፈለጋችሁ ደግሞ እንዴት ብላችሁ ትጠይቃላችሁ? ማንን ትመስላለህ? ከቤተሰብ አባላትህ ማንን ትመስላለህ ብላችሁ መጠየቅ ብትፈልጉ የምትጠይቁት ጥያቄ ይሄንን ነው። በመጀመሪያ ማን ትጽፋላችሁ? who ማለት ትችላላችሁ። ከዛ whom do you take after? ምን ብላችሁ መጠየቅ ትችላላችሁ? ማን ትመስላለህ? ከቤተሰብ አባላት ወይንም ከቤተሰብ አባላት ማን ትመስላለህ ማለት ከፈለጋችሁ ይህችን ትጠቀማላችሁ። whom do you take after? So the other person may reply by saying, I take after my father, I take after my brother, I take after my sister, I take after my mother. እያለ ሊመልስላችሁ ይችላል ማለት ነው። In addition to that, this is a double-edged question. In addition to using whom, you can start your question with who. ይሄንንም መጠቀም ትችላላችሁ. Because we can use both whom and who to ask object double-edged questions. ምን አይነት ጥያቄ ለመጠየቅ እንችላለን? እነዚህን በመጠቀም object double-edged questions የሚባሉ አሉ። እነዛን ሌላ ቀን እነግራችኋለሁ። ስለዚህ you can say whom do you take after, or ምን ማለት ትችላላችሁ? who do you take after ብላችሁ መጠየቅ ትችላላችሁ። ማንን ትመስላለህ? You know, these two kinds of questions are possible alternatives when you want to ask someone whom he or she does take after የሚለውን ለመጠየቅ እነዚህን መጠየቅ ትችላላችሁ። Finally, yes or no questions መጠየቅ ብትፈልጉ ምን ትላላችሁ? If you want to ask yes or no question, you have to begin your question with one of the auxiliary verb to be. Actually, we have do here. Yes or no ብሎ እንዲመልስላችሁ ደግሞ በምን መጀመር አለባችሁ? do በሚለው መጀመር አለባችሁ። ለምሳሌ do you take after your father? Do you take after your brother? Do you take after your sister? Do you take after your mother? ትላላችሁ። እስኪ ልጻፍላችሁ። ምን ይሆናል? yes or no question. አባትህን ትመስላለህ እንዴ? እናትህን ትመስላለህ እንዴ? እህትህን ትመስላለህ እንዴ? ወንድምህን ትመስላለህ እንዴ ለማለት ከፈለጋችሁ yes or no question ናቸው እነዛ። ምን ትላላችሁ? Do you take after your father? Do you take after your father? አባትህን ትመስላለህ? ምን ብሎ ሊመልስላችሁ ይችላል? or ደግሞ ምን ብላ ልትመልስላችሁ ትችላለች? yes I do or no I don't ብላ ትመልሳለች። Another example, do you take after your mom ማለት ትችላላችሁ። do you take after your mom ማለት ትችላላችሁ። the possible answer is either yes or no ነው። እነዚህን በደንብ ያዟቸው። ማንን ትመስላለህ ለማለት ከፈለጋችሁ እነዚህን መጠየቅ ትችላላችሁ። whom do you take after? I take after my brother. I take after my sister. I take after እያላችሁ ትመልሳላችሁ። finally እታች ኮሜንት ላይ መልስ እንድትመልሱ ጥያቄ ልጠይቃችሁ። let me ask you a question finally before we depart. let me ask you a question. ከመለያየታችን በፊት ጥያቄ ልጠይቃችሁ። ጥያቄ is very simple. እስካሁን ከተማራችሁት ውስጥ ነው። what is that question? Question number 1. Question number 1, whom do you take after in appearance? The question is, whom do you take after in appearance? በሰውነት ቅርጻችሁ ማንን ትመስላላችሁ? አባታችሁን ወይስ እናታችሁን ወይስ እህታችሁን ወይስ ወንድማችሁን? እናንተ ምን ብላችሁ ትመልሳላችሁ? ክሉ ነው የምነግራችሁ። I take after blank in appearance. ምን ትላላችሁ? You may say, I take after my father in appearance. I take after my brother in appearance. I take after my sister in appearance, and you can say, I take after my mother in appearance. በጣም ቀላል ነው። በሰውነት ቅርጻችሁ በአፒራንስ በጸባያችሁ ውስጥ ደግሞ ጥያቄ ልጠይቃችሁ። Question number 2. Whom do you take after in character? በጸባይስ ማን ትመስላላችሁ? ምን ትላላችሁ ማለት ነው? I take after blank in character. You can say, I take after my father in character. አባታችሁ የሚበሳጭ ከሆነ እናንተም ብስጩ ከሆናችሁ ምን አላችሁ ማለት ነው? You take after your father in character. እናታችሁ በጣም ቁጡ ከሆነች እናንተም ቁጡ ከሆናችሁ ምን ትላላችሁ? I take after my mother in character ብላችሁ ትጽፋላችሁ ማለት ነው። So that is all about today's lesson. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to it and like the videos. See you soon. Goodbye.